When I think of you in St. Louis, you're in infamy for this clip of you going into the woods.
What do you mean, this one here?
Yeah.
That was
Okay, big day today, shoot day. These are always really exciting. We are going to Famiglia Baldassarre, meeting Carlo Colaiacovo, former Leaf, and I've been looking forward to this one for a while. We haven't had the chance to go Italian yet, and I haven't seen Carlo in a long time, so it'll be nice to catch up and talk hockey and food, especially, and life. Paralleling like a champ. Parallel 101. There's the spot right there. Ready to eat, ready to talk, ready to enjoy. Oh, there he is.
Luke, buddy.
How you doing, buddy?
What's
Good to
going
see you.
We had some time before Carlo arrived, so Leo gave me a little tour of the facilities, starting with his garden.
By the second year I was here, we set this up. This was just a patch of grass before, and my landlord was kind enough to let me put a few planters over here. See the smooth leaf here? That's Genovese, used most commonly for pesto Genovese. And here you have a basil napolitana. My grandmother used to use this all the time. It's like more anisey. It looks it's great inside sauce. It's like fantastic. It's enough for us to, always be able to come out here, pick every day within the season, obviously.
It's such a blessing now.
We're in Canada, right? So you only get to do this for a couple months. It just feels so good to be able to do it for those couple of months. You want to see the shop? We got everyone in there already pumping away.
I'll try to stay out of the way, eh?
It's hard, you're a big guy. You know what, it kind of just evolved with starting my own business. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I started making pasta because it was something that I thought I could do well and that could be of service to the restaurant industry here in Toronto, and it started like that.
I felt like a kid in a pasta shop, seeing all the tools and gadgets he uses. I was in awe watching the operation he's built.
This is it right
This is
here.
the lab. So Alicia right now is making some ragu.
I could take a bath in that, honestly.
This guy here, we got our more southern Italian tomato sauce. We got like prosciutto, we got sausages, we got meatballs.
Thanks for showing the space before. I think Carlo's getting here soon, so appreciate it though. Let's go.
I'll get the kitchen ready.
Let's go cook some food.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it?
Couldn't find the places I'm looking for.
I know.
Where the fuck is Famiglia Baldassarre?
No sign, nothing.
I see deer green, I see this, and I'm like...
Isn't that the Italian in them though? Just no sign.
No sign.
That's like, why even have a sign out front?
For this episode, I thought we would change it up. Instead of just eating great food, we were gonna help make it.
Well, it's Monday today. Monday, we make gnocchi here in the shop. I had Davy and the crew just leave a bit of dough aside, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to form or shape gnocchi. We're gonna do that together.
So I gotta tell you something about gnocchi. It's not my favorite dish, but when it's homemade, I'll eat it. I don't know, I just couldn't desire a taste for that doughy sort of heavy feeling to it, but I am pumped to eat it today because we are making it homemade.
Is it possible that it wasn't made well?
It's very possible, very possible. I don't want to call out my grandmother
don't
or my
be saying
parents on
names.
that.
I don't want to get this.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy, be careful with the wooden spoon.
Carlo, Italian parents, obviously Italian, great like background, bloodlines are all Italian though. Yeah.
You know what? This isn't unusual for me to see this because when my grandparents were alive, this was an annual thing they do. I'd say maybe a monthly thing they do where they'd roll out pastas and we'd go over and do the gnocchis, the lasagnas, the fettuccinis, as you name it. And there's such thing called pasta, and then there's such thing called fresh pasta. There's a complete difference to it.
Well, one rule in gnocchi making is you use this part of your hand right here.
Okay. You mean you just go from here
Just
to here?
lengthening it out?
Yeah, you're just lengthening it out and you're using this part of your hand with like a little bit of downward pressure and kind of moving towards the ends.
Hey, soft hands were never meant.
Yeah.
Straight.
You'd be using them to put guys into spaghetti legs is what you'd be doing.
All right, we're there. So we're gonna line them up now. Put a little sticky now, we're just gonna flour them up a bit.
Do you have like the expertise to go da 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 da?
Yeah, we can go fast.
I love seeing it. Okay. Look at that. Precision. Wow.
Leave it to the expert.
Can I suggest a big favor? Can we make this so that we can eat something?
Should we start?
I'm gonna set you guys up with some food now. Can I do that? Like just some antipasto?
Oh, buddy.
It's not even fair. It's not fair.
We worked pretty hard to get to be able to do stuff like this. It doesn't get better than this.
Up next, some beautiful ravioli, filled with ricotta, sauteed in butter, and topped with Parmesan. Simple and delicious.
All right.
This is illegal. This melts in your mouth like butter.
I mean, the pastas are so good.
You know, I lived in Italy for a while, and I'd go back every summer, even when I had my little wholesale business going on. I had an opportunity to come to this location. I'm like, you know what I've always wanted to do? Because the type of place that I love is a place where you can eat like a plate of tortelli or ravioli like this, like simple, like practically naked, like just butter and cheese. Not pay a lot of money, come in for lunch, get out. It's not complicated. There's a ton of that in Italy. It just doesn't exist here.
We ended the feast with light pillows of gnocchi, finished in a slow-cooked lamb neck sugo. You're telling me we helped make these?
Change your mind about gnocchi right now, right?
I can't wait for you to do that.
There's just some things in life that just make sense. Oh.
Now that the plates are empty, we got right into Carlo's NHL career.
You know, I grew up as a Maple Leaf fan watching the Maple Leafs, and you know, hearing your name be selected to play on that team at the draft was probably one of my fondest memories of my career, because, you know, like I had in my first game, I had 30 of my closest family travel with us to Florida where the draft was. Ironic, Florida again. My life changed in an instant when my name was announced as a member of the Maple Leafs, because I literally went from a kid that just loved playing hockey
I just got chills.
you know, and loved growing up in Toronto to an instant celebrity overnight, because you come home, your voicemail, your phone back in the day is full. I was lucky enough to play 5.5 years in Toronto. And do I wish things went different? 100%. In my time playing, I really wish that we were a good team at that time, because something that really, you know, gives me chills every playoffs is when the Leafs are in the playoffs and you see the city just go absolutely nuts for the team. And I wish I would have been able to experience what playoff hockey was like in this. And we were close one year.
Of all the great hockey clips online, Carlo may take the crown for his infamous defensive recovery.
You're in infamy for this clip of you going into the boards.
Wait, this one here?
Yeah. I hope these guys have seen it too.
Oh, yeah. Who hasn't seen
Can
it?
you walk me through this? Just like
The face plant
Yeah,
clip.
the face plant clip. What
It
happened?
literally, it's the greatest gift that could put a smile on someone's face.
It's
instantly.
unbelievable.
And should be put in the Louvre. It's the greatest piece of art you could create. I'm playing in Detroit, one of my favorite rinks to play in. And I'm making a play that I normally make on every player as a defenseman trying to stop a breakaway, where you're at the same pace as them, you're trying to make a play on the puck, so I make a diving play to him, whack the puck away, but as I whack the puck away, I put myself in a helicopter going into the boards. And you've played in Detroit.
Oh yeah.
They're literally, it's like
solid.
running into a wall,
Yeah.
okay? I see myself, or I feel myself heading into the boards, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna really hurt if I don't get myself up. So I do everything that I possibly can to lift myself up from the boards, just so that I don't have to embrace what could potentially be a hard collision into it. And as I do that, I lift myself up, I go knee first into the dasher on the boards. My immediate reaction was like, fuck, that's gonna hurt. Lo and behold, the camera is in the most perfect spot for it to catch me doing an absolute epic faceplant.
Yeah.
We end up losing the game, and we're in the dressing room afterwards. And I'm one of the last guys to finish showering. And as I'm showering and changing, I see a group of my teammates in the far corner giggling and laughing. I'm like, what the hell why are they giggling? We just lost. Like, how is this happening? So I walk by the guys, and as I walk by, I can clearly hear, shh, he's walking by. So I pull up, I'm like, hey guys, what's up? And they're like, nothing. I go, what's so funny? And one of my buddies pulled me aside. He goes, you haven't seen it? Immediately, guys show me the video. They're like, have you seen this? And they're like, no. And it's the video of me faceplant. I'm like, oh my God, that is so
Never be able to
embarrassing.
live
And I
that
don't really know how to react to it at the time. The next day in the dressing room, it was all that everybody was talking about. And I'm like, there's not much I can do. I can't sit here and be embarrassed about it and act like it's bothering me, because it's gonna live in infamy. And now, in my post-career, it's actually resonated more in my post-career, because, you know, I'm more active on Twitter and on social media, that it's literally every time I say something that people don't agree with, they'll respond with that gift. And I just laugh at it. Like, it's all you can do. That's all you can do is laugh at it. But how the hell is there a camera at that exact spot?
I know.
I didn't know Carlo that well, but that quickly changed over a couple plates of fresh pasta. Seeing his face light up talking about the highlights and lighter moments of his career reminded me that, yeah, it takes a lot of hard work to make it where he got. You need to battle through adversity at every step. But hey, you gotta find time to have a little fun as well. Cheers, guys.